Vocês são de fora?
Como?
É Bolívia.
Bolívia?
Aham.
Muito passiva, muito
Morde la cachorra. Obrigado.
morde, né?
Aham. Yeah.
Ó, vai dar.
País mesmo?
É Austrália. Putting the flag back on the tuk-tuk. Obrigado.
Tá?
Sim, obrigado. Tudo bem, amigo? Tudo bem? We're heading out of Milo Verde right now, and it's an all dirt road. I didn't realize. Maybe for like 20 kilometers. That's alright. The views are good, vibes are up. Cannot complain. Anything to add, Miss Potts? You chilling? You like that headrest? I'm glad. We've just been cruising along and wow, Brazil is so diverse. What are these mountain kind of upwards facing formations? It's just incredible. Found some asphalt and we're just about to reach Diamantina. Looking forward to that. Hopefully a pastel as well, or maybe two. That'd be really good. Look at this, look at that. Come on, come on.
Eu sei que eu te amo, chega de mentir. Eu te quero mais que tudo, eu preciso do teu beijo. Eu só quero ouvir você dizer que sim.
I really don't think the camera was showing the absolute gradient that mountain was to get up. We did that. But we made it. We're in the center downtown of Diamantina. Every kind of direction you look is stunning. This is a residential home. That behind it is then a bay. So yeah, all this colonial architecture. Well, check it out, parts. I can see the rooftops of about 4 different churches as well from just where we're standing. Behind me, in front of me. So that's even a hotel, a posada. And that looks just like a residential home. And yeah, that is a bank, Santander. Really cool. Okay, Papa. All of this is so aesthetically pleasing, but it's such a struggle for the tuk-tuk. First gear and a dream right now. Look at this, oh my gosh. That is stunning, man. In a tuk-tuk. No way, man. That's another bank as well. Look at that, eh? Tudo bem. Wowzers. Welcome to the center of Diamantina. What the heck? Oh, wow. It's blocked. Obviously, that's cool. That's cool. So I guess this is under refurbishment, but damn. The colors in the colonial architecture, damn. In a yellow tuk-tuk. So if this place was open, that would have been perfect. A little pastel. We'll have to keep searching, won't we, Miss Parts? Wow, man, this is crazy. Look at the surroundings. It's just incredible. Brazilians have like a saying called, well, they say lindo demais, and it just means like too beautiful. I think that exactly summarizes where we are right now. Ike, Baba. Cuidado, tudo bem? Sim, morde. Morde la cachorra. Obrigado.
Morde, né?
Aham, brava. Yeah.
Ó, vai dormir. Vai dormir. Vai
Relax,
dormir.
relax.
Deixa. Eu vou fazer uma foto pra você.
Claro. Não precisa. Relax, basta. Relax.
Relaxa, fica quieto.
Relax.
Bolívia.
Relax.
Ei, irmão.
Sim,
Boliviano, né?
não cerques muito, por favor.
Boliviano
Por
veio.
molestar ela.
Você veio da Bolívia, foi?
Sim. Por aqui, senhor, por aqui. Obrigado.
Bolívia.
Aham. Right. Tudo bem? Ih, muito bom. Sacando uma foto, é linda, né?
Bonito, né?
Aham, muito.
Vocês são de fora?
Como?
Da Bolívia.
Bolívia?
Aham.
Bacana, então tô curiosa, tudo bem, né?
Beleza?
O senhor também tá nele?
Não, eu fico assim.
Ah, torta aqui.
Uau.
Torta tá parecendo com esses olhos claros aí.
Muito passiva, muito faz calor, é muito calor. Aí, Dô.
Mas daqui a pouco ele já tá aqui, já. Ele é sobre de Pachequinho. Ah, já sabia, né? Ele é da Espanha, então? Qual que é o país mesmo?
É Austrália.
Austrália.
Lá na placa. Mas lá, o que entrou agora para a tenência. Eu sou de Pacheco.
Ah, é? Sargento Pacheco? Formou comigo no Sargento.
We should get going right now if the police are onto us, you know?
Viaja!
Sim. Cuidado. Tchau. Não, cuidado. Ai, basta. Oh my gosh. That was a bit worrying when we did have a potential traffic stop up on our hands for pulling up in front of the church, but they only asked where I was from. That was all. So yeah, we're making too much of a scene here in Diamantina. We're gonna actually get out of here. Everybody is checking us out, seeing what we're doing. And you're not liking that, eh? You're too protective to just roll up into scenic towns, eh? What a place, Brazil. What a freaking country, man. That's our third gorgeous little church in this town. We'll try to get up this hill. Yeehaw! Oh my gosh! It's barely 2 p.m. We've already had our fair share of adventure today. Heineken coming through, ladies and gentlemen. Soon! Opa! Opa! And then back over my right shoulder, you can see that the fire station is now working out of what was once the old train station. Just what we needed, Miss Pies. Holy heck. A Nutella Ovaltine acai. Overlooking Diamantina. Oh. We can't escape that couple, Miss Pies. That same couple of police officers just stopped right here, and I'm like, oh, well, we're gonna have a problem right now, eh? They're gonna check my documents, surely. They didn't. They just stopped to tell me, hey, by the way, you're parked in a bus station, and if they weren't like as kind as they were, they probably could have given me a ticket, right? When I stopped here, there was plenty of other cars, and even when they were talking to me, there was other construction workers kind of just parked up. Anyway, we're leaving Diamantina. They even said, no, finish your acai and then leave. Oh, that's so adorable. She just said, just a heads up, so you know for next time. Wow. What a kind-hearted person. We're getting fuel and views, man. Look at this place. Assim perfeito. Tá bom. Obrigado. There we go, patrons. We made it happen, didn't we, Pats? Cold service station pastel. They said, yeah, they're hot, they're all good. All right, I get it. You don't have a microwave, that's fine. Cheese pastel. It'll do us good until dinner. Olha essa boa gente aqui, eles estão gravando e dando uns conselhos, falando melhor vai
melhor
lá.
lugar Pra cá, pra Itabarandiba.
Não vai lá. É por tempo.
Você pega a terra, por lá só asfalto.
Obrigado. Obrigado, amigo.
Obrigado.
Amigos.
Bom.
Ciao, amigos. Boa gente in Brazil. How nice. Good job, Pats. They were filming me from behind, like they didn't want to pass, they were just filming. And I was like, all right, I'll pull over and we'll say hi. So we had a 5-minute chat. And the first thing he said was, I've never seen one of them. And they gave me a great recommendation. Like for now it's asphalt, but apparently this whole road is about to turn to kind of dirt. So we're gonna stick to the asphalt. They gave us some tips on how to avoid a few truck highways, and yeah, we've been pretty lucky all day to have like kind of 0 trucks. It's been great. You guys have been seeing the drone shots and kind of when I'm filming, like there's nobody passing us. It's great. So yeah, this week, in the next, I think like 3-4 days, we're gonna get to the coast again. I don't know how much I'm gonna film. Like we've just passed through this epic Minas Gerais section of kind of mountains and mountain towns. Diamantina was kind of the last mountain town that was on my list of places to go. And now we really want like less mountains and beach scenery. So we're going straight to the coast from here. And hopefully there'll always be like a secondary highway that takes you more of a scenic route along the ocean to bypass the main highway. That's the plan, that's the vehicle, that's the country, man. We're loving it. Having the best time. Aren't we, Patus? Patus! Pati, por aqui. Vamos. So we have been driving along this kind of mountain range the whole time. Unfortunately, you kind of just have to step around. Whoa! Like, whoa! That's a worm, ladies and gentlemen. You have to step around the toilet paper. Wow. Look at that thing. We've actually seen 2 roadkill snakes I didn't film. Patsy, go around this thing. Good girl, good girl. I want to see what the mountain range is saying. Patus. Oh, nice. Nice, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. So glad we stopped. Look, people are taking scenic poops in the bush. Selfish, man. Nice. Life's pretty good. Quick rest stop. Let the tuk-tuk cool down. Like people are just dumping even like fuel containers? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's not great. Well, that didn't take long. I really left that kind of mountain lookout thinking, oh, it's kind of 6 p.m. If we find a place for a wild camp, we might as well stop because we're very far from towns. And that's exactly what we've found. Found a little kind of opening, just barely big enough for a car. You'd be like scraping the shrubs that are on either side to get off that highway. And then there's all this kind of open space. It's not become a dump ground, fortunately. We got a wild camp, Pats. okay. Well, we just got in just before the storm's coming, and the lightning's definitely been approaching for the last like half an hour. We've got the tuk-tuk cover on. We've got minimal items in the tent. She can hear it, so the thunder's just starting, and she gets really nervous. So it's great that we're just together. But yeah, it was perfect as well that we made the decision to stop rather than trying to keep going and driving in the night and then driving towards this storm. So yeah, another night in the tent on the 3-wheel dream. And we've got an early night at 6 p.m. right now. I didn't even cook dinner because I knew I was going to be cooking in the rain, and yeah, I'm not too hungry. The pastels were a good idea. You're okay, Bubba. You're okay. Come on, come on. You're okay. You don't have to worry. Good girl. Early start tomorrow morning. Get on the road. Get some kilometers done. We need to get to the coast. Keen to just see the beach.